freaking bad, bro. What, uh, dude? I don't want to talk about it because it seems like I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. I just know, like, bro, it's 30-some degrees and it's raining outside. What the fuck? It's either this is the Great Mother cleansing my aura, or this is the government. You're just trying to make me uncomfortable. It's either, yeah, I don't know. You good, bro? And you know I'm gonna do me a do my people a solid, cause not my people, but I'm gonna stay on call. I'm gonna say I'm gonna tone it down, nephew. But I notice how when I'm in spirit, I do kind of I don't shut up. But hey, I found my cinnamon. Yeah, but this weather pretty bad. This weather don't make sense. So I'm getting this. You leave everybody in the past. That's your protection. Like, if you in a Masonic town like me, I can rat this place out now because I ain't from here. I ain't got nothing to hide. Nobody can touch me. But I'm in Peoria, bro. This ain't my hometown. This is just the town they put me in. They put me in Peoria. But I ain't from Peoria. They stole me from my real family. They took my family out. And Awakening gave me the truth of everything, like who my real family is or whatnot. I found out who my real family is. And this ain't my family. But with that knowing, it makes it more easier for me to say this. It's like, yo, you got to cut off everybody that is attached to your family and your past, because that is your protection. Like, if you in this town and it's a familiar face, I don't trust familiar faces. I don't trust familiar faces, meaning like people that could be connected to this crime syndicate, because even though justice is being served, these people are getting desperate. They're just hiring new people to try to set you up. Don't accept no food from nobody. You got to be careful who cooking your food, because I remember at McDonald's, I was on that McDonald's on War Memorial, and that little Mexican dude, I remember I got 2 McChickens from his hands, and those McChickens made me lose 20 pounds in like a day or two. So it's just, you want to be careful about getting food from people. But you got to leave your past in the past. Like, certain people you cannot deal with no more. Certain people you cannot deal with no more. I don't care who they are. It's just, it's too close to the snake's den. It's too close to the snake's den for you to risk it. Just like, it's just not worth the risk. You're gonna know who's for you because your discernment is on point. If you awaken, what's up with you, bro? Can you hit that like for me? Hey, Taylor, I see you over here a couple times. Can you hit that like button? Can you hear me? Oh, you Denver. Yeah, okay, you can hear me. Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. But sometimes when you in them trenches, you know how them trenches is, nephew. I'm in them trenches right now, bro. So, you know how them trenches is. But I still do that myself. Like, yeah, I just don't trust people because it's too much crime around me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's too close together with everybody to where I can't trust it. I can't trust it. I can't trust it. Like, I remember these girls were giving me food and I don't even know who they were. That's why I know it was somebody enemy. Because it's like, I'm like, why are these women just offering me up food? Bro, I got the download, they were poisoning that food, bro. It's like, damn, this girl gave me her chicken. I'm like, bitch, ate off the chicken. And she poisoned that shit. Dude, I was like, grandmother, what do you want me to do with this chicken? What's about this chicken? Look, 7 of swords popped out. Dude, the 7 of swords popped out. I'm like, bro, they keep trying to fuck with me, bro. But your protection is your silence. Your protection is cutting them off. Resist the devil and he'll flee. That, like, you have a strong aura right now to where that is your protection, but they're trying to catch you off guard. That is their weapon, to catch you off guard for you to not be aware in certain areas. Like somebody inviting you somewhere. You know what I mean? Somebody inviting you somewhere, somebody that you have compassion for, to slip in your energy, just like Nia. It's like I think they sent Nia. Cause I'm not gonna lie, me and Nia was cool, but that's one of my cousins. But I do love her. I love the fuck out of her mom. So I'll always call her my cousin. You know, I love her mom. But it's like, yo, Nia, I just don't trust you right now just because of my family. You could be a good person, but you did work at the post office. And there's a lot of fraudulent stuff at the post office. People keep stealing my mail. I was supposed to know about going to court about things that rightfully own to me, but I have no idea because they stole my mail. They keep stealing my mail, bro. It's like, I give it to the great mother, but it's like, Mom, Primal Feds, you got to give me my mail in my hands, bro, because the enemy stole my mail, bro. They stole my mail, so it's like, dude, I'm out here not knowing what I need to know, you know? Like, these people are actively making it real hard for me to get what's rightfully mine, you know what I mean? So I just pray that the Great Mother, I pray that the Primal Feds, yo, man, can you, I know y'all watch me, can you please, like, track me down and give that stuff in my hand? Because these people are messing with my mail. You know what I mean? They're blocking communication sometimes. Boy, they used to. They had access to my old phone. They ain't got access to this phone. This phone is protected. That's why I had to get a new phone and that other phone broke. Yeah, bro, too many enemies around, bro. Too many enemies around. And they be in my comments. It's like, dude, they see I'm here now. They gonna try to come here like my Aisha came here the other day, bro. She took out Uncle Eli, and I think Uncle Eli is my dad, bro. I think if he not my dad, he's something. But something's going on to where it's like the truth is coming out. It's like my awakening caused a ripple effect, and it caused people to get their judgment, but they're really mad. And they're really ramping up the attacks, they're ramping up the surveillance, they're ramping up everything because the truth is coming out. So I just asked FBI, can you track me down and give it to my hand because they're messing with my mail, brother? Can you please track me down and give it to my hand? I don't have a problem y'all following me around, feds. I don't have a problem with y'all tracking me down. Just work with the postal office and get my mail, my important documents in my hand because they're messing with my mail. I don't know what's going on with my mail. I don't even know where it's going to. Can you please take care of those people that stole my mail and switch my address and change my address on my ID? Can you please take care of that for me? Please and thank you, because that's out of my hands. I don't know how to deal with that. I know I got friends in high places. Can you please help me out, FBI, Primal Feds? Can you please hand it in my hand? Please, because I don't have access to that mailbox. These people have been stealing my mail. That's why they know certain things. They just been making it real hard for me. You know, and I noticed the Great Mother said, no, this has been orchestrated chaos. Even my papa came through and told me, like, yo, this ain't normal. These people have been doing this to make it hard for you. But I use it to refine you. I use it to build you up. I use it for you to awaken. So it's like, it is what it is. What they did helped me let go of old patterns of mine, and it helped me stay connected to the Great Mother. Oh, no. There's different type of feds, bro. No. Trust me, when you awaken, it hit different. You activate justice in all areas of your life. I hear what you're saying, but not all the feds are lazy. You got to think, not everybody's lazy. There's good people out there. You just don't know them. With that type of perception, if you needed help, you probably want to attract it because your mind is on that type of energy. But I would never think that. I won't even take that projection. Because if it was like that, I wouldn't be getting justice. These people wouldn't be getting their dough kicked in, getting locked up. But if you think like that, you're not going to find solutions in your life. If you continue to think that all the feds are just lazy No, no, no. It's called balance. You always gonna find people that don't do that much, but you always gonna find people that go above and beyond to uphold justice. It's just how the game goes. Just like me, you're gonna find spiritualists that do it for a check, and you're gonna find spiritualists that do it because it's their purpose. Same with the primal fads. You know what I mean? Same with the primal fads. You're gonna find people to help you, and you're gonna find people to, do the job. And I'm just saying, they watch my channel, bro. They know what's going on. The primal feds know what's going on. They know more than you, brother. They know more than you. That's why I'm just saying, can you please, like, come to me and give it to my hand, or can you contact the email that's connected to my court? Because I used to get court ordered issues. They used to tell me about if you want to send $10, EG Fiscal 1, EJJIFISKER 1. But I gotta get rid of you, bro, because I think you playing. But yeah, just go to my emails. That's connected to the courts. I have an email on there. It has my government name before the maiden name. So this is the name that they gave me when they stole me as a child. Dewan Johnson, that email. That ain't who I'm really am, but that's the name they gave me because them ain't my parents. Them ain't my parents, but that's the name that's connected to the courts. If you could contact me, I can meet y'all somewhere. That's the best thing we could do, bro. But please cut off connections with my mail. My mail should not be going to the enemy because I don't even have access to my mail. So that means they shouldn't have access to my mail. So I'm just asking you, Fads, can you do your job? Can you help me out on that? Can you please cut off the connection to my mail? Because the mail's going to the enemy right now. So I just ask that you guys give it to my hand because these people do not deserve my documents. These people have been making it hard for me, but I used it to refine myself. Confirmation. They don't want me to talk. I use it to refine myself and to evolve. I didn't let it get to me. I ain't gonna let it get to me. It is what it is. But I do need the stuff in my hand. They can't pull up on me. They can't get in my energy. But they can get wherever they keep forwarding my mail at. They keep forwarding my mail somewhere that it shouldn't be. So I'm just asking if you guys can help me out. Can you help me out in giving me the mail in my hand? Giving me documents in my hand. Because I need it in my hand. They keep stealing my mail. And can you arrest those people? Can you arrest those people, bro? Because they keep fucking with my mail, bro. I don't have access to my mail. You feel me? It is what it is. Because I know they was trying to get in contact with me. I would have went to the courts. I would have been at that court case. I would have been, you feel me? But they keep fucking with my mail. I don't know what's going on. But I know what's going on. I don't know what time to go to court because they fucking with my mail. I don't know what, you feel me? I had to figure this out through awakenings and sitting with Big Mama telling me what's going on. This ain't me guessing. I know what's going on. So I just asked if you guys can help me out and give it to my hand. I ain't got a problem with y'all waving me down. I'm like, hey, sir, we know who you are. Bing, bada, boom. But you got to give it to my hand. You got to find me. It ain't hard for me. It ain't hard to find me, folks. I'm like 6'9", dude. I'm the only one dressing like this in the town, nigga. Gucci hat, nigga. Mojo bag, nigga. Look, Gucci hat, Mojo bag. It ain't hard to find me, Feds. I just need y'all to come to me and give me my documents. Because these people messing with my mail. My mail has been compromised. I don't know where that stuff gets sent to. Like I told y'all about my ID. Look, my ID used to say something else. Ever since I went to that Motel 6 and these people changed my ID without my consent. This is what it says. 202 Northeast Madison Avenue, Peoria, Illinois, 61602. But Dewan Johnson. But that y'all know that ain't me, just due to the fact that, dude, I got a fraudulent birth. They stole me as a child and they sacrificed my family. This ain't really my maiden name. I got two names. Can you please uncover my other maiden name? Because that's the name I need. That's the name that's connected to my real family. Even though this probably hold weight and got secrets as well, but this is the fraudulent name. This is the one on that fraudulent birth certificate. I need the one with my real name. Why does everybody that's criminal know my real name and I don't know it? That don't make sense. So I just need y'all to do me a solid, give me my maiden name and give me the documents in my hand. I know y'all know my patterns. That's why I try to be out in certain places so y'all come find me. It ain't hard to find me. I ain't got a problem with y'all prime affairs pulling up on me. It's these wicked people. These people that follow me and gang stalk me. You know, I'm pretty sure they're going to send somebody in here today to try to watch me, bro. They do it all the time. I remember Maisha sent this little girl over there, this little black girl. She bought some food, sat there, and then when I leave, she ends up getting in a car that was sitting in the parking lot ready to come pick her up when I left. Like, come on, dude. They be doing weird stuff around town, bro. They be doing weird stuff around town, bro. I be minding my business, bro. I be minding my business. I don't be worried about people, but these people are worried about me. It gets to the point where they sloppy, bro. These people are so sloppy. It's like everybody sees it. Like, bro, what the fuck are these people doing? You know, it's not hard to see what's going on in this town. It's like these people are just trying to make it hard for me and trying to keep the truth from me. But my awakening has caused the truth to come out. My awakening caused the truth to come out. You know? And I'm talking to the great mother. She said sometimes you can't even put the forgiveness in there because that means you're okay with the karma being got. So I don't forgive the ones that stole my identity. I don't forgive the ones that stole my mail. I don't forgive the ones that keep hiding information from me because they haven't got their judgment yet. So I have to leave that up in the air for their, for Big Mama to get their karma and for my ancestors to take care of that because I can't forgive them too early because I haven't got the information that I need. I haven't got the justice that I need. So I can't be out here saying I forgive people. I don't forgive them yet. I haven't got my justice. I haven't got my justice yet. Until I get my justice, then I can forgive them. Confirmation, I don't forgive them yet. I don't forgive Precious. Precious ain't get her karma yet. I don't forgive you, Marshall. I don't forgive you, Maisha. I don't forgive these people. But when it comes to these little karmics, these little karmic hoes that I loved, there's a certain forgiveness that I have to do because they were attached to my heart. I don't want to hold resentment to close my heart down, but they still can't get my energy. Comely, you will never, ever get a chance. You're a hitman, son. Terry, you can never get my energy again. You a thought. Tammy, you old as fuck. You should go in that fucking retirement home now. Tammy's like 58. Tell me what I look like going with that old ass poem. You don't even look good. You look like Chris Cyborg. Respectfully. But it get to the point where it's like these other people, I don't forgive them. They haven't got their karma yet. I can't forgive those people. That's what Papa said. Papa said, he's like, dude, I know your heart. You got a good heart. You ain't got to forgive those people yet. Those people haven't got the wrath of me yet. Those people haven't got the wrath of Big Mama or your legion. So I have to leave that up in the air for these people to get their karma. You know? It is what it is. But when it come to my heart going to be pure. But I ain't got to have no love for these people because that love can keep them away from a rainy day. I can't have no love for these people. I can't even talk to these people. That's what I was saying. Everybody from your past, people that you kind of feel off about, you don't give them a time of day because there's too much crazy stuff going on around you. There's too much desperate energy going on around you, bro, to where you don't want to risk it. Like, my discernment is on point. Thanks to the great mother. Thanks for the awakening. I can see beyond the veil, so I know who's for me and who not for me. I can easily tell. So thank God for that. I ain't out here smoking no weed. I ain't out here getting drunk. I ain't out here doing no drugs. I ain't out here wasting my sexual energy. So I'm on point. So by me being on point and awakened, I can see things from a mile away. So I know when the enemy's like they, I just don't trust people right now, especially in this town. I don't trust nobody. Not to say I'm closed off. I just don't trust people. But they had the whole town come against me. They had the whole town involved. I don't trust nobody here. I got to get out of this town. I got to get out of this town. This town ain't right. This town ain't right. I got to get out of here. When I say this town ain't right, this town ain't right. And I feel like once I leave, then there's gonna be a tornado. A tornado gonna come, but they ain't gonna send a tornado here if I'm here. They're not gonna do it. But once I leave, the tornado's coming. Confirmation. I gotta get out of here because I want this place to feel Big Mama wrath, but the wrath of the ancestors. That's why I gotta get up out of here. I gotta leave this place. But if it was up to the Great Mother got her own plan. So I'm a soldier for Big Mama. I'm a soldier for Papa Set. I'm a soldier in my own right. So I guess my consciousness still got a job to do here, because that's the weapon. If you know who I am, you know how I move. But a lot of people don't know who I am, but that's my power. Because I'm a God. I'm not a God, I'm a supreme being. There we go. I'm a supreme being. I'm more than a God. I'm a supreme being. So I got the tools. But it's like I can't do without the Great Mother, because there's so much power come with great respect and responsibility. So she got me on training wheels right now when utilizing my powers, because I'm reawakening. I'm reawakening to the ancient self. So she's like, we got to go slow with this. We got to go slow with this. It's like cooking in a crock pot. Yeah, we got a good dish, but you got to slow cook it. You can't rush that you can't rush that roast in a crock pot, because if you rush it, it's going to be half done. Got to get rid of people like that. Much love, though, fella. But yeah, it's just like, Primal Feds, you got to make sure that whatever my mail is going to, arrest those people, because my mail should not be going there. Plus, you got to give it to my hand. You got to make sure it goes to my hand. My hand. You got to come find me, hawk me down. I make sure I don't hide. It's easy to find me. Not easy like that, but for y'all, look, y'all got tools. Y'all got tools where y'all need them. We ain't gonna act like y'all ain't got no tools to find me, Primal Feds. I just ask that, you give it to the state marshals, and he'll flag me down and be like, hey man, we know who you are, bro. Here you go. Bing, bada, boom, we good. Just make sure they with the Primal Feds. That's all I deal with is the primordial people up there that still got that spark. That operates out of justice. That's the Primal Feds, not just a random cop. Because these random people, these are the ones that are getting these people that don't have no divinity in their being. Those are the ones that can be confiscated and be bribed. We don't want them people to get that type of information, because it'll be an unending cycle. We don't want the cycle to continue. So also, I just asked if you could just come find me and give it to my hand. Because we all know what these people are doing. These people are trying to stop me from getting what's rightfully mine. They're trying to stop me from getting what's rightfully mine since I was a kid. And I'm not phoning for nobody. I'm willing to go life or death in the spiritual realm. Anybody think they're going to steal something from me? Anybody think they're going to try to take me out? We can go life or death in the spiritual realm. I don't care. I don't care who I got to take down to get my stuff in the spiritual realm. Come meet me, motherfucker. I ain't no bitch. Never been one. I'll take you down, motherfucker. And I mean that. I mean that. I'll take you motherfucking down, motherfucker. Straight up. I'll take your ass motherfucking down, nigga. I don't give a fuck how big you think he is. How big you think your fucking bridges is, motherfucker. I'll take your fucking bitch ass down, nigga. On that spiritual realm. It's like, yeah, these people coming at me and shit. I'm like, y'all don't know who the fuck I am, nigga. That spiritual realm is my playground, y'all. This physical shit, I own this shit. Like, yeah, I know how to move around, but you can't use them guns on me out here because I got higher ups, spirit, forces protecting me on that right. But I gotta move a certain type of way. You feel me? I gotta move a certain type of way, but these niggas can't come at me with that because they been trying. They been poisoning me. They been trying to send shooters at my way, but you see I'm still here unscathed. It's because that shit don't, come on now, that shit don't touch me. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. I rock with the Bible when it got the truth in it, but all that other stuff, some of that shit ain't the truth, but a lot of that shit is the truth. So I respect the Bible, man. I really do. I'm not gonna front. I respect the hell out of that Bible. For me to say, oh no, I don't like the Bible. No, I respect that Bible, bro. I respect the hell out of that Bible. Because, dude, come on, man. I got a story like Joseph. You look at Joseph and you look at me, you'll be like, bro, you look at Job and you look at me? There's other people like that. I'm not the only one. But I'm just saying, the Bible on point when it comes to stories of people going through the mud, going through the trenches, and rising. Beating all odds and rising to the occasion. Dude, I respect the Bible with those stories, bro. Especially Proverbs, Psalms, Genesis, Proverbs, Psalms, Genesis, and there's a couple of more sections in there where the Bible is immaculate. Look, immaculate. Especially when you're on your journey, you definitely need pieces of that Bible to give you an understanding of what you're going through. Yes, because we use every tool of spiritual work, because the Bible is spiritual. It's not religious, it's spiritual. That's the problem with people when they take that Bible in. You got to look at it with your spiritual eyes. You can't look at it too literal. It's spiritual. Because when you look at it as spiritual, man, you can find what pertains to you in that moment. So shout out to the Bible, bro. Shout out to the Bible. But I'm not going to be that Bible thumper. That's the only book I utilize. I utilize all sciences. I utilize all spiritual truths. And I sort out the meat and spit out the bones, I don't just take in everything, because you're taking in a whole bunch of lies at that point. But shout out to the Bible, though. Shout out to the Bible. The Bible's on point. I love that Bible. I ain't gonna front. I love that Bible. I love that Bible. Like, yeah, that Bible lit. They can say what they want about that Bible. They can say, don't read the Bible. But when you are chosen one and you walk in the path, bro, you gonna need that. You gonna need that Bible, nephew, sometimes. Just so you know that you ain't crazy, bro. There's other people that, knew you was gonna go through that path. That's why they put it in that Bible. Because there are priests that wrote that Bible, but they didn't think. They thought they got rid of all the juice. You know how Big Mama finds juice and all that stuff? Yeah, bro, that Bible was not made like that when it came out of the original stuff. They modified the hell out of that Bible, thinking that you ain't gonna find truth. But even to this day, we're able to connect dots. So these people, what they use to blind us and keep us stuck, we still use to elevate. We still use to gain wisdom and inspiration and understanding, even with the heavily modified Bible to this day. So they really can't stop us. They really can't stop us. They can try to stop us, but they can't stop us, bro. And honestly, like I said, you gotta leave your past alone, man. Your past is always trying to creep up on you. Like, dude, they don't have nothing else to do. That's what you gotta think. These people don't got nothing else to do, so they don't got a problem sending people in and stalking you. But they're always gonna try to send in a new face to see if your guard down. Bro, don't trust nobody in this town. If it ain't the problem with feds coming to you, giving you shit, if it ain't nobody giving you the truth about the situation or giving you documents that was stolen or just giving you money on your path because they know what you've been through, don't talk to nobody. I mean that. You've been dismantling their whole squad because they ain't got none of your energy. They can't siphon you no more. So you're dismantling these people just by you staying away from their cult. Basically, they got a big cult, not an occult. I know about the occult, but it's a big secret cult that they just keep recruiting people to try to stop you on your path. And when it get like that, bro, you really can't trust nobody around you, bro. Not even your old friends like Noah. I don't trust Noah. I don't trust nobody in this bitch. I mean that. I don't trust nobody. They showed me that the well run deep. I ain't supposed to just be out here trusting people. And that's been saving my life. Like I remember Billy pulled up on me. Billy pulled up on me. I remember that. And I'm like, Billy, I get around Billy energy. I'm like, Billy, I can't trust you, Billy. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust Nia. And Nia helped me out in the past. I don't trust Nia. It's something off with everything right now. It's just not right. To the point where, dude, I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here and just dismantling what I gotta dismantle with my consciousness until they move me out of this dimension. But I'm not parlaying with nobody, you know? I can't, because you could be talking to the enemy and you can give access to the enemy and you don't even know it. You know, you gotta be careful about people love bombing you, man. You gotta be careful people love bombing you. Because people are trying to love bomb you. And man, like, I remember like that one shorty she just gave me food for no reason. She just gave me food for no reason. I'm like, I don't trust that. I don't trust nobody. And that's your protection. They think you naive and shit. They're finding out that, like, dude, you ain't got no kinks in your armor. But like, the great mother is real. No, there's a primordial mother that's birthed everything in existence. Not in this realm, but there's a deeper realm. There's something before this ancient energy. Like, before this realm was made, the great mother was out here moving. You feel me? And then she birthed the creators of universes. Because some of us supreme beings, we created universes, bro. You just don't know who you is. There's a lot of unwritten gods and unwritten titans out here, bro. She'll put you through the fire for you to figure out your power, bro. There's other people out here that are supreme beings. I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure there's other supreme beings out here. Greater than the gods. You got to think the titans came back on earth. Well, some of us are the titans. Some of us are those supreme beings. Some of us you can read in a book. Come on, man. I swear to God, I wouldn't be making that up, bro. They know that's... I'm not explaining. I'm just telling you to wake up who you is. I just want my people to wake up. Like, we're way more powerful than what you think. Some of us made constellations. Some of us made galaxies, bro. Some of us made, like, bro, when you awaken to a point and you activate some of your powers, you ain't got to stay on Earth. There's people that when they figured out who they was, bro, they can shift to a higher form of an avatar, shed this skin like a locust and end up getting out of here and go to another planet. Some of us are not meant to stay on this planet. Some of us are not meant to stay on this planet. Some of us are meant to, because you're so powerful, you don't know who you are. Like, some of us, they say it's extraterrestrial blood, but really it's primal blood. Some of us got that primordial blood in us to where, bro, you can transcend with the body and go to different dimensions and not have to go through the gate of death how everybody else does. Your gates of death is different from the gates of death of somebody else. Some people have to die, croak. You ain't gotta do that. Which you know, you gotta, you know what I mean? You ain't gotta do that, bro. You can go through the void. You can go through the void and go to different dimensions. You ain't gotta go out like these people. Some of us are meant to conquer galaxies and go back to the constellations, go back to what we made. We're not supposed to just be sticking around staying. We're doing this for the collective to raise them up, for the earthbound spirits, for the ones that, you know, we're trying to clear the path and make this a better place for the other people. But we ain't here to stand in these type of conditions. We're in the world but not of it. In the world but not of it. You know what's crazy, bro? I grew 2 inches. Dude, I'm like 6'9" now, bro. I'm looking at my height. I'm like, yo, man. I, I like to flex a little bit, get him mad. I like getting them mad. But, bro, I'm like 6'9" now, bro. I'm like Tyson Fury height. I got these low tops. I'm like, dude, I grow 2 inches. Dude, I remember Shorty said you gonna hit a growth spurt. But I'm like, bro, if you know my age, you'd be like, bro, why are you hitting growth spurts at that age? Dude, that's how it let me know that shit don't mean nothing. Age. Dude, I just grew 2 inches. Like, come on, bro. I just grew 2 inches, no lie. Like, bro, I'm tall as hell. I'm being tall, but, bro, I'm tall. I peeped it. I'm like, dude, I can tell when I got taller, bro. I'm like, dude, I got taller, bro. Crawford don't want no smoke with me. Look, Crawford don't want no smoke with me. Crawford don't want no smoke with me. Crawford don't want no smoke with me. Man, it's kind of sad I can't get that fight because he retired. Man, but it's like, that would have been a good segue fight for me to get in the heavyweight division if I could beat Crawford. Now I might have to jump up and fight a heavyweight, and I ain't trying to do that because I want to work my way of fighting the heavyweight. I don't want to, because my type of frame for the past 5 years, dude, I ain't been eating no crazy foods. My frame is a thin nigga. You feel me? But I got power though. But it's like, I ain't trying to throw all that extra weight to fight no person for 12 rounds. So I'm trying to, like, what's up? I'm trying to find somebody in the middle that ain't too heavy. You feel me? Because I don't want to add on all that extra weight. I don't. I'm trying to fight somebody that's like skinny still. You feel me? Because if I fight a heavyweight, dude, I gotta be 230 and shit. I don't want to be 230. I'm trying to see if I can do it 210 like Wilder. 213 like Wilder, Pride Wilder. You feel me? I'm not trying to go 240, bro. I'm not Anthony Joshua. That's Anthony Joshua, 243. This ain't high school. Back in high school, folks, I was like 230, 238. Dude, I was a big dude, bro. I was tall, but bro, if I was 230, 240 now, dude, I'd be a monster. I'm already a monster, but you would really see it. But I'm not trying to add all that weight. Now, if I gotta fight a heavyweight, I will, but I think I can be better lower weight. I just don't want to put all that extra weight on me, bro. It just don't make sense. I'll be right back. But yeah, bro, I'm trying to. I ain't giving up on a boxing tip. I love boxing too much. I gotta get in that ring and fight a couple niggas. That's just who I do. I gotta fight a couple niggas. I got too much rage in my heart to not fight a couple niggas, dude. I gotta fight a couple niggas. I am not afraid to hop in that ring. I gotta fight a couple niggas. You feel me? I'm like, dude, I'm not finna pass that up. I'm not finna pass that up. It's just I gotta fight the right opponent. Look, you don't just fight, even though I probably can beat them type of people, but I'm humble. I ain't just finna act like I'm just some badass. No, you feel me? Them heavyweights something else, boy. One punch can change your life. One punch, but Martin Bakole, not Martin Bakole. What's my man's name? Lawrence Okolie. He different. I've been watching him since Cruiserweight. He's somebody I can fight right now, but I want to fight somebody smaller weight wise, just to see, test the waters. You feel me? Test the waters. But it's all good though. I think it's all gonna come in due time. It's all gonna come in divine timing. Cause there's a couple of fighters. There's a couple of people that I'm looking at. I ain't gonna say nothing. But there's a couple of fighters I'm looking at right now, and I think we can make fireworks. And then Great Mother, like, you ain't even gotta fight nobody up there. You can make an opponent. I can make an opponent. I ain't gotta always pick the people that's in the pot. You can form a fighter. You can create an opponent. You debut, he debuted. You feel me? He debut, I debut. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. But that's neither here or there. I'm a boxing head, dude. I'm a war strategist. So, I strategize on fighting people. So that's what I do. That's what I do. Sometimes you're gonna hear me talk about that shit. I love that shit. Even when I'm in the trenches, I'm thinking about fighting motherfuckers in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do, bro. But yeah, cause I can punch. Look, y'all talking about my height. Yeah, bro, I done grew. I'm like, Big Mama, you got me 6'9" out here. I peeped it. I'm looking at me and shit. I'm like, dude, I grew 2 inches. I grew 2 inches on him, dude. I'm Tyson Fury out here. Yeah, I'm Tyson Fury out here, dude. Tyson Fury big as hell. That's why I'm just waiting, dude. I'm waiting to get the perfect fight. I don't fight civilians, dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't fight civilians because that ain't right. I need to fight somebody worth fighting. I gotta fight one of them niggas at the top. Crawford ass gone. Look, son, they be sending motherfuckers. They always send people. You know that. Heavily surveillanced. I think I'm gonna end this one, and I'm gonna do a read. But they always send people in for me, bro. That's just the name of the game with me. Cause come on, dude. If I don't fuck with nobody, you gonna have to watch me from a distance. People are obsessed with my energy. It's just the name of the game with me. It's a little sickening though, bro. Cause I don't operate like that. I don't operate of watching people and stalking them and hiring people to stalk me and watch me, and I don't operate like that. I mind my business. I leave people alone. I stay in my energy. I enjoy my company. But these people are weird around me. I just want my divine consort to come in, clear the path for a nigga. I'm trying to get my divine consort to clear a path for a nigga. Yeah, bitch, I know you're around me, bitch. It's like, come on. This shit wouldn't be going on. My protection gonna ramp up even more with her. My protection, you think I'm anointed. Dude, wait till I get my bitch. She around me, but I have to get this 3D merged with her, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm waiting on that bitch. Nephew. Not to say, I'm talking about, not the one around, I'm talking about the one up there. It's like, come on, girl, when you gonna strike when the iron hot? The iron hot, baby. You see, the iron hot, baby, you gotta come through for your boy. This shit getting weird. They're only doing this because they think I'm alone. If I had that bitch around, they wouldn't be doing this shit. I wouldn't even be around. But it's something I gotta go. I'm not even gonna say that because it's been manufactured. We just been using it. For our power. And then another thing, things won't unfold because you're not in alignment. So things have to be in alignment. But I'm gonna start a new one, and I'm gonna do a spread for my people.